Hmm.
You ready? Got the mic, cuz. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always ready, man. Bucks and 6.
That ain't what I was talking about, man. I was talking
Hey,
16 bars. Man.
hey, Bucks and 6, man. I'm here to talk about shit.
Ain't nowhere in hell. I got nothing bad to say about the Bucks right now, man.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Dave. He in here. Hey,
Nothing bad
Bucks
to
and
say about the
6,
Bucks right
man.
now, man.
So we got to close this thing out, man. You know, Giannis, man, Chris Middleton, man, Drew Holiday, man.
They playing like a big three.
Hey,
They are playing like a big three. They playing like the money they're getting paid.
oh, for sure. I told you before, man. I thought that was, not your typical big three as far as what we've seen of late. Chris Bosh, LeBron, D Wade. Then you go down, you go out to Golden State, and you got you had Steph, KD, you
Clay.
had Clay. So when you talk about big three and you think of those names, it's like, okay, we got Giannis, we got Drew, we got Chris Middleton. Not really a big three. But I tried to tell you, D, but I'm like, look, man, these 3 games, they can put numbers up.
I mean,
and they doing it. It's one game, man. They're gonna close it out.
And one game away.
One game. Bucks and 6.
And I gotta apologize to the Nigerian Nightmare 2.0, the Nigerian freak, Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, because up into this playoff run, I was very critical of his game, and a lot of people were. But man, what he's doing, and I feel like what he does kind of is like he almost kind of his numbers at least kind of get to that. Like how we just expected from LeBron. LeBron dropped 38 and 7. That's just a typical night for him. It's the same with Giannis had 32, I think 9 and 8 or something like that. Yeah. And everybody's talking about Drew Holiday, which rightfully so, because he dominated the game on the perimeter defensively. He was aggressive offensively. Hey, it is what it is, man. Chris Middleton was hitting shots, man. He booked for the Suns. He had another 44. I think he was the first player, maybe ever in finals history, at least, that back-to-back 40-point games and lose.
Nah, he balling. Yeah, he balling.
But man, welcome back to the show, though, man.
Hey, you know what? Hey, forget all that. Everybody, we in here. We tapped in. Hey, we tapped in. Don't worry about that. Hey, I like. You know what I like? Man. The tone in your voice has changed.
Yeah, I sound sad as shit.
Hey, I
sound sad as shit right now, man.
Man, I love
it. Ain't over yet, though. It ain't over.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Not a ball left.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, they got the Bucks a 4.5-point favorite. I don't like that though.
Nah,
I don't like that. I don't. I like the underdog. I want them. I need them Suns to be favored. Obviously, I know them. The ass whoopers that Bucks been giving the Suns, obviously, the ties had changed. But I just like the way the Bucks play at home. I think they have a great leader in Giannis, where he's gonna keep everybody level-headed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they play a lot better when they're humble.
So hopefully they can go out here and finish this thing off, so I can go out there to Milwaukee, man, enjoy this parade.
Ain't no way in hell your ass going to Milwaukee.
Hey.
Get out of here.
Man. Where my man Dave at in here? I know Dave in here somewhere.
But nah, man. Hey, a lot of ball left, man. So the Suns, man, they were up 16 points. I want to say the second quarter. And at that point, if you were live betting the NBA, you could have got the Bucks plus 11.5. And I knew it was going to be a game. I knew because the Suns came out scorching hot at home. Bucks closed it. I think they were probably up 5.5 or something like that. But they went on a crazy run with Giannis on the bench, actually. And then he came back in. He was looking gas for a little bit. But then he came back in, turned it up towards the end. He was passing the ball great all night. But damn, man.
Hey.
Chris Paul, man. You know what? I was wrong, man. It's Drew Holiday. It's Drew Holiday, man. I can't charge you to the injuries because I wouldn't charge you to the injuries when Chris Paul was dropping 32 and whatever, man. So I was wrong, man.
But when I try to tell you that last show, I said it's the Drew Holiday effect.
Drew Holiday effect for sure. Best hands in the game defense. Drew Holiday effect for sure. He had some. I think he only had one turnover on the stat sheet. But
hey, look at here.
Multiple wild passes.
Y'all gonna start listening to me, man. I said this. It's the Drew Holiday effect, bro.
Yeah. So I can't try to bail Chris out with the injury shit because he been hurt. Everybody hurt right now. Everybody hurt. Everybody banged up. It's just like the NFL playoffs.
Shit, he was hurt when he dropped the 40.
Facts. I mean, game 6 against the Clippers. He been hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt. Yeah, ain't no. Hey, you know what it is. No excuses, no explanations, man. Drew Holiday, bro. He's impacting the game in more ways than one.
Yeah, when he ripped D Book at half court, went down, hit a 3. Ripped Book again at the end of the game, went down through the alley.
Through the oop. Yeah, Drew Holiday effect, man. D-Boy, you gonna start listening to me, bro. I said that shit last episode.
Right, hey, when you right, you right, man.
Yeah, normally I ain't the type to be like, I told you so, but forget it.
Hey, when you right, man. You know what I mean? But the Bucks, they are one game away from winning the championship. It'll be young. So Giannis will have. He already got 2 MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and now if they win it, I think it'll be foregone conclusion. He gets the Finals MVP. But
that's a nice resume in a young career.
Very, very nice. They was comparing it to LeBron, which they always gonna do. It just happens. It's the sport that we're in.
Yeah.
But I think Bron, by the time he was 26, I think Bron was 7-time All-Star, 7-time something, maybe 3 or 4-time defensive. But they like right there, the numbers. And I think, but I mean, very impressive start to his career, man.
It looks different, but yeah, you gotta put some respect on my man Dame.
What comment you put up here, man? I hope Dave's not in. Damn, he is in here. Shit.
Boston Stu's talking about he gonna bet on the Bucks, man. We just need you to stay on your side, man.
Hey, if I bet on him, my bet's been so stinking this finals.
Stay
I'm gonna bet on them too. I'm gonna bet on the Bucks too. Bucks -4.5, taking the spread too.
Stay on your side, but I'm excited for tomorrow's game, man. I think it's gonna be very exciting.
He done changed his picture and all. Get out of here, Dave. that wasn't your picture a week ago.
It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one for sure.
It's gonna be a good one, and they say that the series don't start until the home team loses, and that was the first home loss by the Suns. Had Bron courtside, man.
With the tequila,
with the Lobos. But cats really be hating though, bro. It really be on Bron nuts, bro.
Yeah, they be hating, man.
Like heavy. Why they let Suns? Hey, y'all let the Bron do it. Yeah, man. That's the face of the NBA. Stop it.
Yeah, come on.
Stop it, man. Oh man, who else? What else we got in here? Y'all go ahead and get y'all comments off, man. It's going 7. There we go. I did pick Suns at 7 last episode.
Hey, look at here.
Suns just say that if that thing go back to Phoenix now,
what?
They're gonna have Money Man in there again.
What? Nah, I think it's gonna close out tomorrow. I got with me a Milwaukee Bucks hat.
They ain't selling them shits out there where you stay.
Find it somewhere.
They ain't selling them shits out there. Money Man. I blame Money Man and dude where I was in that velvet jacket in the summer in Arizona. I blame man.
$1 billion Bron.
$1 billion Bron, he about to hit it.
Speaking of Bron, did you check out the new Space Jam?
I fell asleep.
Fell asleep?
But it is the #1 movie. My kids loved it. Kids loved it. I gotta watch it again before I can go back and compare it. And obviously the old one is, super old at this point. Yeah. But what did you say you liked it? You said y'all watched it twice.
Nah, so we watched the first Space Jam. So when I told my kids we was gonna watch the second one. They didn't see the first one yet, so they needed to see that. So we watched that twice. They loved the first one. Then we went back home. Myself, Tyrod, we did a viewing for some kids back home.
How did that go?
That went good, man. We had like 150 kids in there, and they loved it. They loved it, and I actually thought it was cool. Like, you know, as a 36-year-old man, I don't know how much I expected from a Space Jam movie.
It ain't for us.
It's not for It's not for adults. It's for the kids. You know. So I know a lot of people giving saying it stunk. Like, it was like I said, the kids loved it.
I haven't seen too many bad reviews from kids. Only adults.
Only adults.
I hate to answer those, but it knocked out a Marvel movie out of #1 spot with Black Widow. So I mean, it got to be doing something right.
Nah, for sure, man. But you know, shouts out to the Space Jam crew, Bugs Bunny, LeBron, and all that, man. I thought it delivered for the kids.
Who you think would be the next star of a Space Jam movie that's in the league right now? I had MJ, Bron.
I would say they might make it like another little twist, maybe like a Luka. You seen Dame was in there. You seen Dame was. I could see Dame in that position. Steph Curry.
I feel like it got to be somebody where they could do it probably at least 10 plus years down the line when they still in the league. Probably like a Zion.
Zion, yeah.
Zion. Who else up in Who supposed to be coming up in them?
Got the young gunner in Atlanta, Trae Young.
Somebody said Page Buckets. LaMelo.
Melo, yeah.
LaMelo box office. We need a football movie like that, man. We got any football movies like that?
We definitely don't.
I would like to see Lamar Jackson going out taking on the aliens or something.
Yeah, nah, but Space Jam, man, shit, that's 31.65 million. That's
in the first 3 days. Yeah, that's big. That's big time.
That's big.
That's big time, man. Matter of fact, this market right now. Somebody hit me on Twitter talking about the market. Market getting crushed right now, which was kind of the stock market. I'm talking about crypto market as well, which was kind of expected for me at least, because the rise in COVID cases around the world, in the country, obviously that's scaring investors. We saw what happened last time COVID kind of shut down things. That's when the market crashed. But I know the airline industry getting crushed, Boeing, just a lot across the board, but expected to bounce back. But the COVID is this Delta variant, and Coco Golf actually just had to opt out of the
Olympics.
Out of the Olympics. I know you was looking forward to her playing over there. That was big for us.
Yep.
Already been a couple cases over there in Tokyo with some players catching it.
Even Bradley Beal,
Bradley Beal.
So it's tough, man. But I just think, everybody thought that we were, and obviously everybody has their opinion on COVID. People have their different opinions. I just think, after last year being shut down, when they started opening things back up, whether you want to get the vaccine or not, wear your mask, the mask mandate. I know LA, they just applied that mask mandate out there. So just think a lot of people got, comfortable. And I think that's a natural feeling. Being in the house for a year, things opening back up, you got tired of it. And, being able to get back out and move around, I think that's a natural feeling. But yeah, man, just got to be safe out there. Be safe.
Gotta be safe still. This shit's still out there, man. It's still out there. Trust me. But yeah, man, we hopefully we're gonna be all right. Speaking of COVID and the vaccinations, the Washington football team, and I don't even know how these reports get out, how these people get these numbers, but the football team and the Colts are the two least vaccinated teams in the league right now. The Colts still over 50% unvaccinated, which, it's going to be tough on, how tough they're making it on the guys that aren't going to be vaccinated. Yeah,
Right.
but people still catching it, that had a vaccine. And I know it's supposed to limit the symptoms and things like that, and the likelihood of you transferring to somebody else. But I mean, it's still a lot of questions. I feel like a lot more question answers right now surrounding that, man. But y'all be safe, man.
Please.
Safe, man. But yeah, somebody, he put a ban or he did. Coco Golf out. 4 have already tested positive. Did you see the beds they put out there?
Man.
They put together these
I'm opting
cardboard
out.
beds.
So people won't have sex. Man, look at here. If you want to have sex, you want to have sex, man. Like
you're gonna be right on the floor, right next to the cardboard joint.
Yeah, I'm opting out, man. You can't expect me to perform well and I'm sleeping on this. Come on, man.
Hey, y'all got to see a picture of these cardboard beds, though, man, to prevent athletes out there in the Olympic from having sex. Like, stop.
Come on
now. Spain and U.S. went at it. The men's basketball team, their last prelim game before the actual game start.
U.S. pulled it out.
They pulled it out. U.S. They were favored by 8.5 points. Spain actually covered. They were down 10. They hit a 3 late, so they covered through the back door. But that's been the finals. I want to say twice. Spain and U.S. Paul Gasol still out there playing, still out there getting at age 41. We added JaVale McGee to the squad after Bradley Beal had to opt out, and I was surprised, but I know we need a big, but I was surprised that we added JaVale. Trey was trying to play.
But I think JaVale's a good fit, though. You know what I'm saying? Very athletic.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean? Runs the floor. He's not going, demand the ball. I think he'll get his points, putbacks. Like I said, running the floor and transition, man. So I think he's actually a good fit for the team.
Yeah. I like it, man. I like it. Big athletic. It was just a surprising name just to pop up. I don't knowing we had to send somebody else over there.
Yeah.
We had Colin sticking with it, going to another sport. Colin, you gotta get the name, man. You gotta do the tough names, man.
Hey.
We have some tough names on here, boy.
Morikawa?
Morikawa, yeah, that's his name. 24 years old, became he won the second major already. 24, only other golfer to do that. You probably guessed it was Tiger. Tiger Woods at this point in his career. He was locked in too. And one of my good friends, he bet on him to win it. I think he was plus 3,500 going into the Open. And he locked in down the stretch. I want to say I think Rory came in second. But Colin, he was on Pat's show last year when we were down in Orlando. He came on the show after he won his first major. And seems like a solid dude, man. Young guy, got his head on straight. Shout out to Colin.
Yeah,
Colin Morikawa, man.
That's longevity in that sport right there, baby.
Longevity. He probably got 20 plus years ahead of him.
Longevity.
20 plus years ahead of him. What else we got going on, man? I said,
man, go to that go to the Dame Lillard, man. Let's talk about that.
Dame.
So
trade rumors.
Obviously, Dame, he wants to be committed to Portland, showing his loyalty to Portland Trailblazers. But me personally, I'm trying to get out of there. You feel me? I'm not going to win anything out there in Portland. I understand, I'll stay here. I put these numbers up. I'll probably have a statue out here.
Yeah.
But
how long you been out there? Good.
Man, he's been out there a few years.
Long enough.
Long enough. How you feel about that? Obviously, if he is thinking about, getting traded, he probably don't want to get out in the media like that. So yeah. I'm gonna deny these rumors. It's not true. But if you Dame, what you doing? You trying to get out of there?
Yeah, I'm getting up out of there, man. I'm getting up. We got a new a new coach now. I wouldn't say they're in a rebuild mode. Still got CJ there, still got some other pieces, but I don't think it's a championship team. It's not a championship roster, especially in that West. Mm-hmm. You see the other teams around the league, see these young stars coming in, they're building around these people. I mean, he's been loyal. You know, he hasn't rocked the boat for years. And I mean, I want to see a lot of people got him connected to the Lakers. Him, AD, and Braun would be crazy. I want to see him in Miami. As long as we can keep Jimmy and keep Bam, I don't care who the hell else we got to get rid of. I'd love to see him in Miami. But yeah, I want to see him leave, man. I want to see him leave and have a better shot. And I know a lot of old school people, who've been watching the NBA for a long time. They're not a fan of the super teams or the stars linking up or whatever. But that's just, it's when in Rome at this point.
Yes.
So he could be loyal out there for another 10 years and walk away, probably ringless and be an all-time great player. Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, a lot of greats that came through and still great players without rings, Tracy McGrady. But I want to see Dame compete on that stage, man. Most clutch player of our generation.
Here we go.
Most clutch player of our generation. So I want to see Dame Dollar out of there, man. What about you? You want to see him stay out there? You want to see him move?
Nah. He got to get out of there, man. Like you said, I want to see him compete, man. Being able to get on this stage, like I would love to see a Dame, on this main stage. Like you see
Dame in the finals.
D-Book going off. You know what I'm saying? You got Chris Middleton and Giannis doing this thing, and Damian Lillard. He's one of our young. I won't say young, but he's one of the greats in the NBA right now. One of the best. So. Definitely want to see him get out of there. Like I said, I love his loyalty, his loyalty to the team, to the organization, to the city of Portland. But yeah, man, he gotta get up out of there.
So right now, and like you said, he denied the trade rumors because somebody leaked it. A writer from somewhere leaked it and said Dame is expected to officially request a trade in a couple of days, and then once he was interviewed, he denied it. But right now, the odds. The Knicks, I wouldn't like that. I
wouldn't be good for the Sixers. That won't be a bad move.
Sixers would be a good move. Right now, the Knicks are the favorite. It looks like plus 200, favorite in Vegas at least. Sixers plus 250. The Heat plus 300. Warriors, which is hometown pretty much, plus 400. And then the Lakers plus 500 right now. They're the top five. So Heat, okay, plus 3. We in the mix. We right in the middle of the mix.
Yeah, I want mine at 76ers though. I know they was talking about trading Ben Simmons, Lillard and Joel.
Hell of an upgrade. You got not Steph. Seth. You got Seth Curry. You got Tobias out there.
Yeah.
That'll be obviously who's a beast. But I think Lakers would give him maybe the Warriors.
Give him the best chance.
I couldn't imagine him, Steph, and Clay in the same backcourt, bro.
Nah,
that'd be on par with that KD shit, in my opinion.
Nah, it would. It would. That's. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
Man, God.
I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
Yeah, that's tough, but get up out of there, Dame.
For sure.
Get up out of there, man. I want him up out of there. But better for the NBA. I think. I know everybody like parity, but we tired of seeing Dame, who's a top, probably. I think most would say top 7, 8 player in the league easily.
Top 10. They say top 10.
Top 10 player in the league. He out of there every second round. We're tired of seeing that, man. Who said Pat? Stop. What else we got, man? We're gonna announce another winner too today for the Underdog Fantasy. Our first winner was Nakeeba Walker. We got another winner, and they are in the chat. I saw them in the chat already.
Yep.
We're gonna announce that a little later on.
We're gonna punish them just like we're gonna punish Nakeeba.
Yeah, somebody jump in the line to get punished. Oh, JaVale's mom was an Olympian. JaVale McGee's mom. That's what's up, man. Keeping the tradition going. What else we got? Let's get some NFL news. Some NHL news. Then we'll talk about the NFL a little bit.
Yeah.
So the NFL, Seattle Kraken, they're having their expansion draft out there in Seattle. Who's your favorite hockey team? Hey, B, you a big hockey guy?
Nah, I'm not a big hockey guy. I watch it. You know, I've been to a few hockey games. Atmosphere is phenomenal in there. Enjoy my time, but um I'm not a huge fan. I don't have a favorite team.
So they only added one team. So they do. I thought you typically they go two teams.
Two teams, right?
Two, but I guess they added one. Seattle Kraken. So our last expansion team in the NFL was Texas back in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
What city you think right now could use another an NFL franchise? I think
Virginia,
London would be
Virginia Beach, Virginia. 757 NBA.
Where would the stadium be?
Virginia Beach.
Right out there in Virginia Beach.
Uh-huh.
75.
75.
What city? How they got Miami? My first thought would be Fort Lauderdale. We got Miami.
Yeah.
We got Tampa. We got Jacksonville.
Chill out, bro.
So I'll leave Fort Lauderdale off for now. Georgia, they got Atlanta.
They got Atlanta. You can get a team back in St. Louis. I think somebody put that in the chat. Get a team back out there in St. Louis.
Let me think about this.
You got the Carolina Panthers for the Carolinas.
Yep.
You know, Texas. You know, you got Houston, Dallas.
You got Dallas. I know Austin is up and coming. Austin would be a good city. What else is it? Gosh, Charlotte. I'm trying to think of an up and coming city or surrounding area that'd be good for a football team.
I told you.
Virginia Beach.
VA.
So who's South Carolina's team?
What?
Gotta be South Carolina team. That is South Carolina team. Stop. Yeah, I was out there for you. We did our training camp in South Carolina.
Right.
Where did we go? What school was that? Wolford?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's where the owner at the time, that was his alma mater. So yeah, that's definitely South Carolina's team, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Salt Lake City, Utah. We got South Lake, we got Richmond, New Mexico.
Alabama.
Somebody said Dallas has the Stars. Oh, you talking about hockey? My bad. Anchorage, hell no. Nobody trying to play in Alaska. London. I think London is very likely.
Man,
out there a lot. I would hate it as a player.
Yeah, I would hate it as a player.
Absolutely hate it as a player.
Yeah, I'd probably retire if I was somebody had me out there in London. Ohio got the Browns, Cincinnati can be moved. We can swap Cincinnati out with somebody. Nah, but do you think you think it's time?
I mean, we're growing the game. It's obviously big. The numbers are growing every year. Obviously, we had a little setback. The Packers put out their numbers and they lost obviously a lot of money locally. But as a league, it's still by far the number one sport in the country. So at the last year, I'm surprised that it hasn't been at least talk since 2002. So long as 20 years we coming up on. So I think you think it's enough. I think it's enough talent out there.
No question. Yeah. Toronto won't be bad.
Oh, Toronto would be good. I love that city. I love Toronto as a city.
You definitely got to have a bubble though.
Definitely got to have an indoor. For sure. San Antonio wanted the Saints and keep it set. Toronto would be good. Toronto might be.
Yeah, I think Toronto. Yeah. But I still like Virginia Beach, though, man. I think we've been in some talks, man. Bringing an NBA team there. I think they ready for a professional team, man.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
So Virginia Beach and Toronto.
I like
that. Our mascot.
I don't know.
The Virginia.
I don't know. The Virginia Beach.
They still haven't come up with the name for Washington yet. Washington football team yet. The Virginia Beach or the Virginia. I don't know.
Virginia Beach Wave. That
mascot be weak.
Weak.
Jersey's weak. Virginia Vipers. Okay.
I like that.
Might be some Virginia Beach football team.
I like the Vipers.
So who do most Virginia natives follow?
Man, we all over the place, man.
Cowboys.
Nah, you got a lot of Pittsburgh fans out there, a lot of Cowboys. Okay. Kind of everywhere, man. Kind of all over the place.
Okay. Yeah, so that'd be a good city. Be a good city. What else we got, man?
CFL.
Nah, they just linked up with
Nah, they said they're gonna pause that. I know they just came out with a report that CFL and the XFL they were supposed to link up, but then they said they was gonna put that on pause for the moment. But they still gonna be in talk.
Okay, let me look this news up real quick.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, I think came out probably like a couple weeks ago. They said
July 7th.
Mm-hmm.
USA Today came out with a story. The XFL and the CFL would no longer be pursuing a partnership in the short term, according to the CFL. It said in a statement Monday, both leagues have agreed to move forward separately. Our talks with XFL exploring potential collaboration and innovation have been positive and constructive, blah, blah, blah. We remain open with finding the ways to work together. I wonder what that's about. I was excited about that.
But that'd be tough though.
Yeah.
I think so. You know what I mean? You gotta think about the CFL, they got their, different rules. XFL. So to being able to bring them two leagues together, like how would you do that? Like, okay, we playing these rules this week, these rules this week. Just a lot of moving parts. Where I would just think that, it would just be tough to really bring that together and really have like a good product. You know what I'm saying? Now, understanding if it was a situation where both leagues, follow the same rules, same guidelines and things of that nature, like it'll be love. And then even travel, like, it's not cheap to travel from, here and picking everything up, going to Canada, vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope the XFL finds a way to get it together, because I feel like that's a league that's needed. I feel like that's a league that's needed. I feel like guys really get an opportunity. I was tapped into the XFL. Some of my former teammates at the time were still playing. Phillip Walker, who's back in the league, is still playing. Quarterback for Washington, I can't think of his name right now. He had a good playoff. He had the Bucks on the rope last year in the playoffs. He was an XFL guy. I hope they figure out a way. I hope The Rock figures out a way.
Yeah, great. I mean, he played ball at the U. So he got some history with it. Great businessman. Yep. So being able to bring those two things together, man. Hopefully, like you say, you can get it done, man. Because I love to see it.
Heineke, Heineke.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Bro. Pep was coaching in the XFL. He was a head coach out there. Went on got back in the NFL, did some great things. So hopefully we figure it out, man. Get the thing going, more football. I'm sure, and this is the thing too with sports betting. So if they get that league back up and going, and you kick it off a week, 2 weeks after the NFL is done,
man, what?
It's gonna be eyes and money on that game. Trust me.
All the time.
Definitely gonna be betting on those games, man. People try to bet on anything now.
A good, and I think they set it up right. They play it in the spring. It's kind of dead. Not a lot of talk around football. Obviously, you got you'll have the combine in February, and then you'll have the draft. But as far as like you said, being able to sit down and watch some good football, hey, like you said, hope they get it together.
Hope so, man. Hope so. What else we got? We got some NFL news though. I'm sure you heard the news about Brady.
Yeah.
So a few days ago, they talked about report came out that he played the entire season last year on a torn MCL. And obviously won the Super Bowl. Now they said they possibly gonna face some fines and suspensions. Is this end sign backwards? I'm gonna ask Tony about that. What you think? This end logo.
No, I don't know.
But you think he'll get fined? You think the Bucs get fined?
He
was playing.
He was practicing. He was playing. Obviously, they stated that injury occurred when he was with the Patriots. So obviously, when you get with a new team, you got to do your physicals and things of that nature. So did the doctor see it? I don't know. But again, it just depends on how much the Bucs knew. Did Brady keep that to himself? He has his team that he works with. So whether it's something that he just held within his own team, the Bucs didn't know. So I think it's a lot that goes with that because for the listeners, if a player is injured and not on the injury report, that goes against the rules, and teams could get fined for that. So this is why this is a big deal. Not really a big deal, but at the end of the day, I don't know, man. It just depends on how much the Bucs knew.
Yeah, I mean, shit. And like you said, Brady got his own team out there, which a lot of people do. A lot of people have their own kind of medical people that they have in their circles. And in some instances, they don't report injuries to the team for one reason or another. But being that this injury happened in New England, it's hard for me to think the Bucs didn't know. Just because the physical process that you go through and they check everything out, and for it to be torn, MCL to be torn for what, 20 plus weeks. And he playing on it. That's and he had to get surgery right after the season, but he did practice. He did play every game. So and it is Tom Brady too. So
he had a torn MCL. Like I sprained my MCL, and it was a wrap for me for 4 weeks.
Yeah, you said he not playing safety.
Yeah, we playing. Yeah, now we definitely playing a different position, but I'm thinking about. I'm like I sprained my MCL. Like
his shit was torn. So you gotta have surgery on the MCL. It's got to be torn back because when you hear MCL sprain or MCL something, that's usually a little tear in it. Yeah, that's not all the way through. Some people can play with them. Some people can't. I know when I did mine, I couldn't play on it. I did mine in college. But yeah, that's a tough injury to play on. But playing quarterback, we seen Phillip Rivers play on the torn ACL in the playoffs. So shit, he got it done. Won the damn championship. Keep you think they lying? Why you think they lying?
Hey, I know how mines felt when I sprained mines. Like there was no lateral movement, no planting. Now straight away, straight forward, I could run, but anything planting, anything side to side, it was a no-go.
Yeah, that's. They said, hold on, who said? Somebody said something about Beasley playing on a broken leg. Oh, those breaks are different. Like I've known people who can play with stress fracture. I know somebody who played with a broken neck. I think was that Thielen who played with either broken neck or broken back. He had some stress fractures in his back.
That's scary though, right there.
Hell yeah, that's scary. I think Tavon played with some shit like that too. But those breaks are a little different. And MCL sprains, you know exactly what that is.
No question.
That shit hurt.
T.O. T.O. came back from a
broken leg. Came to play in the Super Bowl. Played great too. Thomas Davis, remember he played with a broken forearm.
Shout out to TD, man. TD had his retirement celebration this weekend, man, and seen a lot of former players in there that came out and showed love to Thomas Davis, man.
TD, real one.
Yeah, 16 years in the league, man. Walter Payton Award winner, man. Like you said, man, real one, man. So shout out to TD, man, on a great career.
Outstanding career. Him and Luke, when there was that 1-2 punch shoot. First it was him and Beeson, then him and Luke. But that was a nasty 1-2 punch. Made it all the way to the Super Bowl. Like I said, broke his forearm in the playoffs. I remember he came out and said after the game he was gonna play in this. He came out, that shit was padded up and taped up, and he was out there. He played, I think he tore his ACL 3 times during his career. Yep. Man, special player, man. It means a lot to the city of Charlotte too. A lot to the community. Georgia boy, heart, through and through. Shout out to TD. Ted Ginn too. Ted Ginn retired.
Yep.
We got a for him. He played 14 years. After coming out of Ohio State, which he was I think a number 9 pick for the Dolphins. I remember that pick. I felt a little iffy about it.
You felt iffy about it?
At that spot, yeah, I did. I forgot who I wanted him to take. I was excited. I love Ted Ginn at O State. He was special in that 7 at O State. But for some reason, I forgot exactly why at that time. But I think I wanted somebody else, the Dolphins. But shout out to Ted, man. 14 years. He's had a good career. Played for a few teams and always been a good contributor, whether as a receiver or a teamer, but played for a long time with Breeze. But shout out to Ted.
Yeah.
Hanging up the boots. What else we got, man? Staple. That shit was crazy. That TD injury, that shit was crazy.
Ted Ginn was fast.
Fast. That speed was different coming out of Glenville.
Glenville, they got a lot of ballers coming out of Glenville.
Yeah, his pops. I believe his pops was the coach out there.
Yep. A lot of players in the league.
But yeah, man. So on the other side of my break, I know AB got a whole hour through. Damn, it's 11:44.
Yeah, man, we here. As y'all know, man, again, man, Underdog Fantasy, man. Y'all download it. The app, y'all tap in with us. The code, man. Get y'all free $25 at your first deposit.
I'm gonna make a baseball play tonight because my basketball one just got smacked. So put me together a baseball parlay.
Ted Ginn, Josh. Who you got? No, not that. Ted Ginn or Josh Gordon?
Josh Gordon couldn't keep it together, man. When he was out there, shit, we know he was a monster. He was a top 3-5 receiver. He was out there and had all the shit together, but obviously he couldn't keep it together. So I got to go Ted Ginn. Availability, consistency. He gonna be there. I know what I'm gonna get. I got to go Ted Ginn, man. Got to.
Respect it.
I'll be right back. We're gonna take some questions. We're gonna announce the winner and wrap this thing up.
Y'all put some questions in here, man. Why the boy DB go 10? Best ability is availability all day, Zach. All day. Again, for those that's just joining us, Bucks and 6, baby. Bucks and 6. What else y'all got going today, man? I'll put some questions in the chat. And I'll rap with y'all, talk with y'all till my man get back. Who has the best nickname? I'm hoping it gets picked up this season. Richmond Rebels. Just pick the sport. Tone, what's good? The dunk was cool. What you think about Giannis dunk at the end? The dunk was cool. The steal, the way Drew was able to get that steal and throw it up to Giannis, man, him finishing. and the time of the game that it came in. So I think all that kind of played into effect. But the dunk was cool, man. Dunk was cool. And again, man, shout out to Giannis, man. Like doing his thing. Yeah, Bucks and 6, no question. No question. Yes, I think Rodgers plays in Green Bay this year. Green Bay, they are standing firm on they're not gonna move A-Rod, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. On the business side, I wouldn't do it either. I think Rodgers is too much of a competitor just to sit out, being that he's healthy. But hey, I could be wrong, but I do think Rodgers plays in Green Bay this year. Just my personal opinion. AB, who is your sleeper NFL team this year? My sleeper team, I wouldn't necessarily say they're a sleeper, but I think they're going to, they made the playoffs last year, but I think they're going to even make some bigger jumps than where they were at last year, and that's the Cleveland Browns. I think the Cleveland Browns, man, what they did in the draft, getting OBJ back, and then just, building that culture there, I got Barry, man. He's doing a great job out over there as the GM. So I'm expecting some great things from the Cleveland Browns this year. Roscoe has AB hardest hit or tackle you've laid or taken. Man, it's funny. I was just talking about one of the hardest times I've been hit. I think the hardest, I've had a couple as far as hits that I've laid. I had one against T.O. when he was in Buffalo. I had one against Jamal Charles. I think one of my hardest ones was against, I forgot the receiver for the Giants. We were playing them like on Sunday night. I still remember that. It was losing cover 4, and they did a reverse.
Ooh.
And he turned it up, and he did not see me. But the hardest that I've been hit, it was against, we was playing San Diego in I think it was Lucas Oil at the time. Yeah, I think it was. I was out of RCA Dome, and it was a screen to Dan Sproles, and I was a safety on the other side of the field, and I was running across the field, and this when you could receivers could crack back, and it was a receiver. A receiver went on a go route to run the corner off. And I watched it on film. That boy lined me up for about 15 yards.
Smack!
And he hit me. And the only thing that I saw was my feet and stars. I get up and go to the sideline. He scored on that play. I get up and go to the sideline. I was like, Twan, man, your ear bleeding.
Woof.
Whew.
Yeah, man. You don't forget those.
You definitely don't.
You don't forget those. But I know you ain't picked the Browns as a sleeper.
Yeah.
No, I hear that. The Browns, shit, everybody got them in the championship game this year. Damn near.
I ain't hear nobody say they have them in the championship game. But again, like I said, I like to see the jumps that they're going to make this year with OBJ coming back. Some of their
you paying Baker if you bury going into the season?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took some strides last year. I think he looked good with Stefanski. Shit, he got 2 of the best backs behind him, like you said, getting OBJ back.
And that's my thing. Yeah. So if he's, because I think a lot of people get lost in the numbers, but does this quarterback fit our system, our culture, what we have here? And if he does, then I'm I'm gonna pay him. You know what I'm saying? He might not be. Can be asked for that Dak money.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I'll pay him. Like you said, you got them two backs. You got OBJ, you got Juice, and you got a solid, a very good defense. All I need you to do just don't lose the game.
Just don't lose it. I mean, he got, you know, not the greatest with turnovers, but he got room to grow. And what's your alternative? That's the thing. That was the whole thing with Dak for all those years that they weren't paying him. Like, what, you know, these guys just not falling off the trees. You went and drafted a guy first overall. You know, Baker played well his rookie year, kind of fell off a little bit. You continue to build a team around and had a bunch of coordinators. You got a coach, a good coordinator, good system around. Let them grow in your system, man. But yeah, man, you want to go ahead and announce that winner?
Go ahead, you got it.
For the hold on, how you take this comment off? The second winner for the Underdog Football Fantasy League with the man-to-man crew. Oh, there you go, you got it. Is
drum roll,
please. Boots to passes. Speaking of Baker Mayfield, he did great in the boots last year. But boots to passes, man. He's been one of the early guys in here, man. But he's welcome. You know, you'll be in there, get your ass whooped too. You have a shot at the belt. You have a shot at the belt. You and Tsunami Mommy, aka the Keeper Walker. So we got our first two winners. We'll be announcing a winner every week leading up into the season. We'll start to be doing some drafts pretty soon here. I might get me a draft pretty soon, actually. But
so shout out to Boots, man.
Shout out to Bootsy. Bootsy. Somebody hit loser. Yeah, the competition started early. The shit talking starting early. I like it.
I love it.
But yeah, man. So we got our second winner, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to it'd be a better way for us to interact during the season, talk shit, and you know, most importantly, whoop y'all ass. But go ahead and y'all. Make sure y'all take quarterbacks in the first round, like AB.
Hey,
go ahead and take Baker Mayfield first round.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm gonna go get me one running back. Who would be your first running back off the board? I think I'm going.
It would be probably C-Mac.
Okay, that's a good one.
C-Mac on AK.
That's what. If I could get him, that's what I want to get on my fantasy team. AK or Dalvin. AK or Dalvin. I like C-Mac too, but availability, man. Availability. I know Dalvin was a little banged up. AK been out there. Derrick Henry been out there. Derrick Henry don't do as much as those other guys in the pass game.
Yeah, but shit, when you rushing for 200 yards.
Facts, it's 2,000. and then you got Julio out there now.
So if you know your football, you can really do good in this draft because again, we picking 16, and obviously, you know, they just gonna pick the best stats from your 16 players for that week. So if you know your football, you can really do good in this draft. So
the GM, you know who's gonna have a season this year, I just saw Roscoe say Saquon will have a big go, and I hope Saquon is healthy. He does have a great season. They got some weapons around him, and I think you're gonna agree with me on this. You don't play against him. Somebody just put in the chat. Just click on it. Boom. Zeke. I think Zeke is gonna have a year this year because I'm sure you've had some teammates. I'm sure you've seen some opponents. You see some players who get that bag, they get paid, and they get fat. They still a year. They still a year to maybe two. And I feel like Zeke stole a little bit. But he's back now. That line's a little healthier. His quarterback is back.
And
I like Zeke to go off this year.
Even for Zeke, you know what I'm saying, it's just different now. His build is different. And I think that's going to pay off. I don't know if he's lost some pounds, but he's, probably more cut up. He's shredded. You know what I'm saying? So again,
Ripped up.
I think they have something to prove. Like you said, Dak coming back off his injury, with Zeke. So
Yeah,
I'm excited
Zeke,
to see it.
I think Zeke gonna go off. ATN, that wouldn't be a bad pick actually. He's playing with his former teammate Trevor Lawrence. They've been lining him up at receiver, so he's gonna be involved in the pass game. But they do have a top dog back there in Josh Robinson, who's the undrafted.
Hey, look, man, y'all do what y'all do, man. Like, y'all, y'all do what y'all do. Cause G and Bethea gonna come in. We gonna steal the show, baby.
Yeah, all right. Hey. I think G.I. Joe in here dropping some fake news. I saw this yesterday, and it was on one of those fake accounts. Go ahead and fact check that, Joe. I'm still sitting in your bottle too, Joe.
See, I'm still waiting on my damn wine bottle.
Yeah, man, I got y'all, man. COVID knocked off delivery and stuff. Is Lev Bell ever playing again? I think Le'Veon plays again.
Yeah, I think this will be his. Now, this year, though, he going to have to do something this year.
The facts.
He got to do something this year.
Big facts. Most passes the competition on Underdog Fantasy. It's on Underdog Fantasy, yes. And this will be, what's the name of the fantasy league again?
Best ball.
Okay, yeah, the best ball league, yeah. So yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting to see who y'all pick. Let's see who y'all pick, man. But I know y'all know I'm the GM in here, so you know.
We're gonna see, man. It'll be fun. It'll be a great way to watch the games this year. For sure, Aaron Jones.
Especially if Jordan Love out there quarterback, which
Jordan Love might come out here and surprise y'all.
Yeah, all right. If Jordan Love is starting quarterback, I like the Bears. Probably the Vikings, actually. Bears and Vikings gonna win that division. But I like Justin Fields, man. Justin Fields get out there. Woo! I like him. But yeah, man, I gotta start looking at some of these win totals for this season too, man. With some of these teams.
Over-unders.
These over-unders, 17 games.
That's so tough though, man.
Very, very tough.
That at any given Sunday is not a joke. That's for real. Like,
very tough. But like I think what's the Jags set at right now? I want to say like 6 maybe.
Yeah, that's tough.
Cardinals right now they're at 8. I think that's over.
Yeah, I think they over on that.
I think that's an easy one for me.
Yeah, I think they'll win over 8 games. What the boy Fitz gonna do?
The football team? Are you talking about Fitzgerald? Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald.
I think Fitz gonna hang it up, man. I think gonna hang it up. First ballot Hall of Famer. Colts at 9.5. I think Colts get 10.
Over.
Wins.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Jags 6.5.
I don't know. Jag might not get that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for rookie quarterback, rookie head coach.
Yeah,
a lot of moving parts. You got to remember now, 17 games.
17 games. Yeah, you missed one.
What?
No. It's 6-10. I was like, you're missing one. 17 games.
Yeah, 17 games. They got the Saints over under at 9.
I like them over.
You like them over 9?
Yeah, I like the Saints over 9. Jameis Winston going to be the star quarterback, and Jameis going to come out and have a phenomenal year this year.
I was on that train early. I just saw another workout of his too today.
So I like them over 9. I like the Saints over 9.
Texas, you think the Texans get 4 wins? Over 4 wins? That's what there's a set at 4. Giants 7.
I got the Texans over 4. I had a talk, man. Me and Ty had a good talk this past weekend. I got the Texans winning 5 games, baby.
Okay.
They get over 4.
All right, yeah, we go. I'm gonna put some of these together, man, because that first one, that's Arizona. Come on, man, that was disrespectful. That is a tough division.
Very tough division.
You know, it's a tough division. You got the Rams, Seahawks, you got the Niners. Everybody expects the Niners to be back this year. But yeah, I'm with you on that Jameis. Though. Yeah, the workout of Towel and Dog. Hey, his workouts, they be looking stupid. Jameis works though. The damn pregame speeches though, you gotta cut that shit out.
Yeah,
you gotta cut that shit out. He got to cut that shit out.
I was always one of the guys in the back of the huddle when the pregame speeches, rolling my eyes like, man, here he go again.
It's.
But then some guys could get up there and you be like, okay,
that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say.
Like, okay, I like this. Like I ain't never heard him before.
Hold on, who's that?
Like I ain't never heard him before.
Okay, for one, let's go.
I'll give you like 1 a year.
Yeah.
I will give you 1 a year.
The time is right. Hey, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah, I'll give you 1 a year. But other than that, oh shit, here we go. Here we go again.
The thing about it is, and some cats, it be the guys for the camera. Like it'd be the super captains for the camera. When the camera's around, that's when they turn it to the rah shit.
Yeah.
And then if it's somebody every day with the same, and it's like
same, man.
If you got to get motivated by a pregame speech to go out there and play football, you don't need to be out here suited up, bro.
Yeah.
But some of them shits be hype. I used to like Drew Brees shit. Drew Brees shit used to be dope. I'm sure Ray has some, but I've talked to some of Ray Lewis' former teammates. They be like, man, I don't know what this shit, what the fuck Ray was talking about.
For real.
You ain't gonna go out there and play ball, man. But y'all go check out. Y'all already know what time it is. Go check out Pat McAfee show, man. He doing his thing in WWE too. I haven't got the they about to get me to get the Peacock, man. I'm about to have to get the Peacock. Pause.
No, oh yeah.
They about to get the Peacock, man. They got, matter of fact, they're gonna be streaming the Olympic games. They're gonna have all the Olympic games. But yeah, he did his thing last night. Obviously, been doing his thing with SmackDown. He did Money in the Bank last night, and John Cena came back in the building, and Pat had one of the great calls. Him and Michael Cole. It was like, hey, John Cena. He's like, where? He got the can't see me thing. But shout out to Pat, man. Y'all go check out the guys doing their thing. But yeah, they got me. They got me, Nikiru. No ads? No free ads? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, you talking about the show, my bad. But yeah, man, y'all gonna do the thing. You got anything else, AP?
Nah, man. Appreciate you as always. Tell a friend. Y'all know what it is.
Yes, sir. We'll be back on Thursday, the 22nd. Football season right around the corner. Training camp is starting this week for some teams. Been 3 teams. The Bucks and 2 other teams, I believe. But see y'all Thursday, man.
Peace and love.
Appreciate y'all. And shout out again to Boost the passes, man. Looking forward to whooping your ass this year. Somebody, hey, come on, you got to pause at the phone. Wow.
Hey, yeah, I seen that, man. Wow.
Sons of 7. We out.